이 거의 찌뻔이라. 나 거의
Khoilo Pekin. I may seek your Lordship's indulgence in mentioning items 7 and 8 of today's hearing. So, my lords, the other side, the government is also acceding to the mediation, my lords, if that may be referred to.
We have no
Both of you?
objection.
Heard Mr. Jordan Rohingthaga, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mrs. Linda L. Fumble, learned additional AG for the state respondents. Both the parties submit that both the learned counsels submit that the parties are willing to have the matter referred to mediation. Mediation, is it, or Lok Adalat?
Mediation.
In an attempt to come to an amicable settlement. In view of the above, matter to be sent for mediation registry to do the needful.
Grateful, my lords.
Obliged.
With your Lordship's permission, may I mention writ petition number 158 of 2025, my lords. I'm on VC. Am I audible to your Lordships?
Please repeat.
My lords, this is an urgent mention. My lords, this is writ petition civil number 158 of 2025. It is for urgent listing, my lords. I'm
What's
seeking an
I
urgent
can't
listing
see
of
you.
this.
Yes. You see, you're not visible.
Am I?
Now you're visible, yes. So what is the urgency in the matter? Why is there urgency?
Tender rate petition where implemented. This is a tender rate, my lords, challenging the tender grant, and my lords, there has been imperfections in the grant of tender, my lords. In fact, the petition will become infructuous in case, my lords, the LOA is issued and the release are not granted. We're pressing for an urgent stay in this matter, my lords.
So tender, when is the last date for submitting your
My lords,
bids?
to have it at 2 p.m. today.
My lords,
My lords, the
may I
tender has already been submitted. The bids have been opened.
Okay, so opening of the bid, is it? Or what? What is the stage?
Yes, my lord. Any further steps? My lord,
Okay, wait, you are not visible
my colleague
anyways.
Karthik is there, my lord.
My lord,
Are you for the respondent or for the
for the
petitioner?
petitioner, my lords.
Then come this side. Yes.
My lord, the stage is the department has already done the evaluation, technical and financial also. So it is at the stage of letter of award. So the urgency is if the stay is not granted and we are not heard in the matter, the work will be awarded
What
very
is the
soon.
nature of the works?
Ma'am, it's a tender under P&D department. It involved the work under 7 substation in various districts of Mizoram for upgradation of the existing power system.
Power system.
Yes.
Okay, listed tomorrow.
Ma'am, possible today in the
No,
afternoon?
today, no, because we are going to conduct some interview. I don't know when we'll be free.
Oblige, my lords.
Your Lordship, I would like
Grateful.
to seek the court's indulgence in mentioning item number 9 of the hearing list. Your Lordship, Mr. Bilaram Enga, standing counsel for Ripans, has some personal difficulties, so if the matter may be taken up after vacation.
Yes, counsels for the petitioners, not objected, item number 9.
Objection, Madam.
You're for the respondent,
Petitioner, the respondent.
for the petitioner. Then come this side.
Respondent, Your Lordship.
You're for the respondent. Okay, so, and you're for the petitioner.
Yes, Madam.
Okay. Mention is made on behalf of Mr. Bilal Ramenga, standing counsel for the respondents, for adjournment of the matter, which is not objected by the counsels for the petitioners. In view of the above, list after the ensuing vacation.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Motion, item 1.
Your Lordship, this is the case where the wife of the petitioner has been trampled to death by a wild elephant inside Ngengpui Wildlife Sanctuary, Muktai
When
district.
was this? When was she trampled to death?
It was on 29th April 2021. And the petitioner, who is the husband of the deceased, he had approached the authorities of the Forest Department, and in fact, he had submitted a claim, and the claim was considered, and by the state board, by the state board, but it was rejected on the ground that the conflict and the event, the incident had taken place within the wildlife sanctuary. And according to the guidelines and the scheme which the respondents are having, that is at page 34, Your Lordship, there is a notification dated 7 May 2014. May I take a Lordship to page 34,
Yes.
wherein it is provided that in case of death of human beings, there's a provision for payment of ex gratia, payment of rupees 2 lakhs. But under sub clause 4, it is given that compensation in such cases will not be admissible if the attack is inside the wildlife protection areas, wildlife sanctuary, national park and tiger reserve. Now we have
So this
We are
incident
impugning.
happened within the wildlife protection
within
area.
the wildlife sanctuary, and we have impugned this particular scheme.
The notification. Okay, we'll issue notice. But this thing, the elephant, what happened to the elephant after this?
The elephant, they ran away.
Okay,
It's
these are
within the
wild
wildlife sanctuary.
elephants.
Yes, wild elephants.
They should be preserved. But how come this is very surprising? So they are still wildlife, this thing, elephants within that area or what?
Yes, yes.
This is,
They're roaming within the wildlife sanctuary. That's it.
That
And
is
in
good,
fact, there
but-
is no fencing, no fencing of the wildlife sanctuary, which has been demarcated by the forest department, and the village that is Munnuam, which is close to the wildlife sanctuary. They are having their livelihoods. Under the produce from the produce of the forest, and in fact, on that particular day, this couple, the petitioner and his wife, they are said to be looking for some water snail, and in the process, they are confronted, and
okay,
they
okay,
are
we'll,
in
we'll
conflict
issue
with the-
notice. Okay. It's very unfortunate that someone should die, but it is good news that there are still quite a large number of wildlife within the wildlife sanctuary. That is good. Unfortunate that someone should
Yes, that's true.
pass. So we'll see. We'll issue notice and see, isn't it?
And at the same time, lots of
Yes.
in respect of the amount of ex gratia fund, which is payable to those
2 lakhs.
who, 2 lakhs, that has been sought to be revised even by the state government. And under the central government, it is 10 lakhs. Now we are seeking for payment of the said amount of rupees 10 lakhs.
Okay. Where's the central government? This notification is 2014.
2014.
So after 10 years, you're saying where's the central government?
Central government at page 36.
This is, that is,
There is a statement of the minister concerned in reply to the query made by one of the
This is a
members.
start question, loss of
At
life.
page 37, a lot
Okay,
will see.
so this is due to wildlife attacks by. No, but there's no this thing notification as such, is it?
There, I think, is a notification, but we have not been able to get a
hold
copy
of
of the
that. Get hold
notification.
of that.
This
isn't
is
it?
what they said. Under para 5, the centrally sponsored scheme, Development of Wildlife Habitats and Project Tiger and Elephants, also provides for payment of ex gratia relief to the victims of human-wildlife conflicts. Ministry has enhanced the amount of ex gratia relief in case of death or permanent incapacitation due to wildlife animal attacks in December 2023 from rupees 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs under these schemes, subject to availability of funds and payment of which is also governed by state-specific guidelines, provisions made in
By,
this regard.
which is also governed by state-specific guidelines.
Yes.
So,
So we are seeking for enhancement. And in fact, the state is also proposing, but that has not been implemented till date.
so before implementation, anyways, let them, the state reply to this. When it's not been implemented yet, how can you insist? Anyways, that's a different matter. Let's see first. I heard Mr. Silal Ramzawa, learned senior counsel for the petitioner, assisted by Mr. Suman Sovansong, learned counsel. Full stop. The learned counsel, senior counsel, submits that the present writ petition filed under Article 226 of the Constitution of the Constitution, okay, is for the issuance of the appropriate writ or direction to the state respondents for payment of ex gratia compensation to the petitioner whose wife, Shri
Srimati Nyang Nyangi.
Srimati Nyang Ngai,
Nyang Nyangi.
Nyang Nyangi, okay, Nyang Nyangi was trampled to death by by how many elephants? By wildlife
It's
elephants?
a group of elephants.
Okay, by, what do you call a group of elephants? By, wait, there's a certain
by
term.
Herd.
By a herd of wildlife elephants on 29th April 2021 at Saipai Lui, which is within the vicinity of Ngay Pui
Nyangpui Wildlife Sanctuary.
Wildlife Sanctuary, Longklai District, full stop. The learned counsel senior counsel submits that the instant writ petition is a challenge to the provision contained in the notification dated 07/05/2014 by which the grant of ex gratia relief is stated to be not admissible in the case of death/permanent disability of human beings if the attack by wild animals occur inside the wildlife protection area. As such,
As well as, Your Lordship, the minutes
Okay.
of the vote, which is at page 44.
what is the minutes of the meeting?
Minutes of the meeting, the State Board for Wildlife, Mizoram, held on 24th July 2024.
What does it say? Where's the
On the
minutes?
agenda number 4, it is compensation claims in respect of Nyang Nyangi, who was
Okay.
killed by wildlife
Okay,
elephant inside Nyangpui
no.
Wildlife Sanctuary.
Okay, and
page
the
45.
Okay, and thereafter the decision of the State Board for Wildlife in the minutes of its meeting held on 24/07/2024, wherein compensation was denied to the petitioner in terms of the notification dated 07/05/2014. Full stop. The Learned Counsel further submits that the instant writ petition, while assailing the said notification and minutes meeting, is for payment of compensation to the petitioner in terms of the centrally sponsored scheme, within inverted commas, development of wildlife habitats, close inverted commas, and open inverted commas, project tiger and elephant, close inverted commas, which provides for payment of ex gratia relief to the victims of human-wildlife conflicts. Full stop. As per the said scheme, the petitioner may be paid an amount of ex gratia relief of rupees 10 lakhs.
Yes,
Is
Lord.
it? Full stop. Okay, issue notice of motion to the respondents, full stop. Then Ms. Lal Nuntlui, Learned Government Advocate, accepts notice on behalf of the,
Respondent 1 to 5, Your Lordship.
anyone else after 5?
No, Your Lordship.
On behalf of all the respondents, full stop. No need to issue formal notice. Requisite copies of the writ petition to be duly furnished to the Learned Government Advocate. List after 3 weeks.
No.
Item 2.
Yes, none appeared for the party on call, petitioner on call. List after the ensuing vacation. Who is the counsel? Samuel Il Pacho. Anyway, he's not here.
Your Lordship, I believe that items 2 to 5 are similar matters.
So same order for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, since Mr. Samuel El Pachav is not here. Yes.
Item 6, submission.
Yeah.
What's this RFA about? Against the judgment?
Lordship, this is an appeal from the order in connection with probate case number 9 of 2018. Dated 22/8/2025, passed by the Learned Civil Judge Senior Division 1 in probate case number 9 of 2018. Lordship, the deceased, that is F. Lal Pranga, was said to have made a will which the petitioners have propounded for probate by filing their application.
Notice was issued?
petition. Your Lordship, it was after
Oh,
taking
evidence
necessary
taken?
evidence.
Oh,
The Learned Trial Court was pleased to grant probate to the said alleged
okay,
will.
witnesses were examined?
Witnesses were examined,
Okay,
and
so what's wrong?
Your Lordship, we have stated here in this appeal that the manner in which the will was probated was not proper, apart from the fact that the will was suffering from a number of suspicious circumstances which were not cleared by the propounder or the petitioner. And in spite of all such things, Lordship, the alleged will of the deceased was said to be properly executed in accordance with law. Lordship, in the grounds which I have set here in this appeal, in ground number 2,
Page?
page 5, we have stated that the deceased being the alleged will of the deceased being in the handwriting of various persons consisting of 21 pages has been shrouded under various suspicious circumstances, and the same ought not to have been granted probate. And 3, alleged will of the deceased had proposed to give away 6 LSCs in the name of his wife, Srimati Chuauleni, and we have shown the LSCs which were in the name of Srimati Chuauleni, and other 2 LSCs such as LSC number 1565 of 1991 and 1566 of 1991
No,
and
so
1560.
these LSCs was in the name of his wife,
Yes,
not in his name.
not in his name.
So his wife did not make a will.
His wife has also subsequently expired
Okay, without making a will.
without making a will. Now, since all these LSCs have also been included in the will of the deceased, Evlal Shranga, which were not supposed to be included, and apart from that, the other LSCs, 3 LSCs were also included. 2 are in the name of the appellant, Lalzona. And all these things were there without considering the nature of ownership under the relevant law of the Revenue Department, Land Revenue Act of 2013. The Learned Trial Court had accepted the will as a valid will. And apart from that also, Your Lordship, the Learned Trial Court did not consider a very important matter, that is, as to whether the testator was fully possessed of his clear conscience, capable of exercising his free will as required by law to dispose of his properties by way of a will. During the course of the evidence, no such thing was hinted
You see,
also.
the deceased is the this thing, used to be the Hindi teacher or the teacher, isn't it?
Yes.
Here in this thing, I happen to know the family. That's why I'm thinking whether I am the appropriate person to look into this matter. F. Latshanga, he's...
Your Lordship, at this stage,
At this
Your Lordship is
stage,
not
maybe-
disposing of the matter, but at least if
At least, okay, we can admit this thing, we can admit. But they have a long history. So the wife, the LSC was already in the name of the wife, is
yes,
it?
Your Lordship.
Where's that, the copies of the LSC?
Copies we have not enclosed. We have shown here the LSCs. And it is also shown in the will also, Your Lordship.
Originally, it all belonged to the deceased.
It might have been
And then
originally,
if he had given it to his wife should have been the one to make the will, it appears. Anyways, okay, we'll admit the appeal. But I don't think I'd be appropriate because I happen to know a lot about the background of the
all right, Your Lordship.
family and the dispute. It is now basically a dispute between the children of the deceased.
Your Lordship is not,
Unfortunately, after the parents died, they are
it may be
having
placed
so much
before.
of dispute. I wonder
another-
if they can settle the matter. But then I don't think,
The,
have they tried
The-
to, this thing, approach any Lok Adalat or,
they have not approached. They have not approached.
anyway, find out whether your client would be willing.
In the meantime, during the pendency of this appeal, they may be
Yes,
referred
it's
to.
very unfortunate.
Yes.
Anyways, thereafter, I don't think I would be the correct person to look into because I know a lot about the background of the siblings left behind by the deceased parents. Anyways, heard Mr. C. Lalram Zawang, learned senior counsel, assisted by Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel for the appellant, assisted by Mr. So-and-so, learned counsel. Full stop. The instant appeal is filed against, filed under section 17 within brackets 2 within brackets B of the Mizoram Civil Courts Act, comma 2005, read with section 96 CPC against the judgment and order dated 22/08/2025 passed in probate case number 9/2018 by the civil judge within brackets senior division close bracket dash Roman 1 comma Izor. The learned senior counsel submits that there are sufficient grounds for setting aside the impugned judgment and order dated 22/08/2025 since the properties in the alleged will did not belong to the testator of the will. And further, the said deceased so-and-so, testator of the will, was also the soundness of the mind of the testator of the will, Shri so-and-so, late, is also doubtful. So, then appeal is admitted. Issue notice to the respondents through registered post with AD within 3 working days, returnable by 3 weeks. List after 3 weeks.
Lordship, we have an interim prayer. The operation of the will may not be, may be suspended.
It cannot, nothing will happen. Okay. Okay. Not the operation, this thing, operation of the judgment and order. Okay. In the meantime, as prayed for by the learned senior counsel, the operation of the impugned judgment and order dated
22/8/2025.
22/08/2025 is stayed till the next date of listing. Yes.
No, please.
What to item 3?
Lordship, this is the make appeal. However, Lordship, the counsel for the claimants, respondents is not here today. I don't know.
Who's the
Lalchan Liana Kiante. I
representing?
think he may be stuck in the traffic jam, Lordship.
So adjournment. So today it's in the hearing list.
It's in the hearing list,
Okay.
item number 3, Lordship.
Okay, but none has appeared, so we'll have to fix it. Who is the counsel?
Mr. Lalchan Liana Kiante.
Okay, Mr. Johnny L. Tochum, learned counsel for the petitioner is present, while none appeared for the respondents. In view of the above, list immediately after the ensuing vacation.
And Lordship, item number 4 and 7, it may be after the vacation also.
Have you taken the consent?
Yes, Lordship.
Then for Mr. Johnny L. Tochum, learned counsel for the respondent, has prayed for adjournment of the matter with the consent from the other side. In view of the above, list the matter after the ensuing vacation. Then
Item number 7.
7. Okay, here you're again the respondent. Same.
Same.
Okay, same order then. Yes. Any other matter? Okay, you come up and do the chair. No, you come here. This is come and remove the chair. Yes, you do the work of the yes. That's how it's supposed to be done. Now you can go and open the door.